Good morning, good evening, good night, and welcome to Past 90 Crown Podcast. And I'm your host, Patty J. Today's episode is Fatherhood and Flow. Now, who I'm welcoming to the Past 90 Crown today is AO Aliente, a talented rapper who's not only dropping bars, but also redefining what it means to hustle as a father in the music industry. He embodies strength and creativity, proving that fatherhood adds another layer of depth to his artistry. Get ready to be inspired by his journey. Welcome.
How you
So, in my podcast, I like to start off with roses and thorns. It's just you saying something positive that happened in your week and then something negative, just as an icebreaker. So give me two things: something positive and something negative.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing negative happened in my week. I mean, my phone's messed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My charger broke, but positive. Everything else is wavy. Everything was wavy. I went out to eat like 4 times. I'm good.
That's good. I'll give you a positive and a negative for me. A negative is I'm going back to work. I've been out of work for a little bit because I had an injury. But the positive is we here.
What happened? You broke something?
I messed up my wrist. I have carpal tunnel now, but it is what it is.
Oh, my mom got that shit. Also, when the weather, like the weather be fucking
when
with
it's
your shit,
cold, little stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm getting back to it. I'm excited for the money, but I'm not excited for the work.
Okay.
So that's my thorn in my room.
Never excited for work. Okay.
But let's get into it. So, at what age did you discover your talent for rapping?
Mm, I ain't really discovered it at all. It's just I just tried that shit like 5 years ago.
Really?
Just playing around. And I just knew mad people. They was just sharing it. I don't even know if it was nice or not. They were sharing it though. I swear to God.
That's it's natural.
Yeah, they was sharing it and it just got mad views. So I'm just like, all right, let me try it. Mm-hmm. And then one of them shit sound mad fire one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got booked for a show like early, like right, like my second month, and it was just.
Oh, wow. So you stumbled on that. I stumbled on your talent then.
Yeah, I got booked for a show with Lil TJ actually, my first show, and he didn't get to show up. I know niggas from his block, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't get to show up because I guess he got shot that day. Or some shit like that word. So we was the only people there. We went crazy, you know, like my whole block, you know, no, we wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on the block were used to that. We went there, we did like 30 bottles. We mad ghetto. We popped it on the DJ booth. Shit started breaking in the middle of the shit. We did it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was fine.
So what did you want to become prior to becoming a rapper?
Nothing. I just wanted to be wavy. I wanted to make some bread and just have fire shorties for the rest of my life and just take care of my son. Mm-hmm. That was really it. Like,
okay. So rappers often face criticism for their explicit lyrics, with parents expressing concern about their influence on the young generation. So do you feel like you have to alter your music sometimes to cater to the younger generation?
I'm mad explicit.
I know that.
I say mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. Like they gonna hear it. They gonna hear it regardless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, filter your YouTube at your house if you don't want your kids watching this, that, and third. It's no, you know what I'm saying?
Word. I feel like it's a parent's job to make sure they protect their child from whatever they don't want them to hear. It shouldn't be on the artist.
That shouldn't be my problem at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like, you know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, I'm not a kid, so I'm not gonna say kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. I definitely don't think you should change your music. I think it's more on the parents.
Yeah, because
be careful of what they have their children listening to.
Yeah, because you know what's so crazy? It's like you can stop your kid from listening to all types of, you know what I'm saying, stuff you think is crazy music, whatever, blah blah. But if you notice, like when you really like pay attention to what's going on, it be them little baby song people that end up being the perverts.
That's true. That is so true.
In the you know what I'm saying, all types of scandals with them. You know what I'm saying? It don't be the rappers.
That's a
you know what I'm saying, like
it's always a legend.
Yeah, it's always
never. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So would you consider also music? No, right? Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. I mean, don't get me wrong. What I can say is I actually had this conversation with Kanar. Shout out to Kanar. Probably like 2 days ago. What I can say is I probably have to. I wouldn't say alter the music. I'll say curse less for radio purposes.
That makes sense.
Because you know what I'm saying. You know, a whole bunch of bleeps. I'll be saying a lot of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be too many bleeps sometimes for the.
So mess up the song pretty much.
And I know that because I've been on the radio for years, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I noticed the songs that I be wanting to go on there though don't, because they be too, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
But instead of changing their lyrics, maybe you can consider doing 2 songs. Like, you know, sometimes
a clean version.
Like Jamaican artists usually be doing half and half. They'll have a clean version to the dirty song. You can maybe do that. It's a lot of work, but
I mean, I'll do that before I like change the way I think. I'm gonna say the stuff I say regardless.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't say change it. Yeah. That's who you are. That's who you are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I agree. Well, I find it also hypocritical for parents to say that too, because they have Freaknik and all that crazy raunchy stuff.
I don't listen to none of. I don't listen to none of them old people. Them old people don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
They're worse.
Imagine.
They're worse.
First of all, just imagine the shit your grandmother used to do when she was 5. I don't even want to think about grandma doing it. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So why not listen to you? Because you old. Now you too old to do it. So now
nah. They come from jealousy. They mad because they can't do it no more.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, back then they was doing all types of wild shit outside.
Freaknik.
Oh yeah, bugging. You know what I'm saying?
They were scared for it to come out.
Literally.
The videos that they had in there.
My heart would drop. Imagine? Oh God.
Yeah, I would so one of them. Sorry. I'm like, do not talk to me. Don't talk to me.
She's going to jail. I'm sending her all to jail. I don't want to see that.
Well, now it's time to get up in your business a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, you're a father. Would you like to share how many children you have?
2.
Okay. Boy and girl? Girl, boy?
Girl. Yeah, I got a boy and a girl.
Okay.
Right. Hopefully one in the way.
One in the way?
Nah, hopefully though. So.
Hold on, let's talk about it. You plotting on somebody already?
Yep, I'm plotting on them. I'm trying to get inside. She know what I'm talking about too.
Well, it's on camera, so everybody gonna know now too.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about artists like Sexy Red and Cardi B. They became mothers early in their career. Now, why I'm bringing them up is because my question to you is, why do you think women are treated differently when they decide to have children, but men aren't?
Why are women treated differently when they decide to have children, but men aren't?
As artists.
Because the industry is corny. These niggas is corny. Nothing. Let people do what the fuck they want to do. If male, female, I don't do the double standard shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what it is. I don't really agree to that. Let them do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like word straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And women be with their kids more than men anyway. So you can't never tell them what to do or when to do nothing. Man. Everybody knows that women take care of their kids more than men. Most occasions. You know what I'm saying? So how can you tell them when to do what? Especially women like that ran up their own bread on their own. Imagine telling them what to do or frowning upon. Who the fuck do these niggas be? Industry niggas be corny.
That's a good point. Because I was wondering too, like, why can't they have a baby? What's the difference with them having a baby?
You know what I'm saying?
And why do they feel like have to be like that? So I guess I want to ask from a male's perspective. So that's good.
But a nigga can have 13 kids and it be let them do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true. That's a good point. So what steps do you think in the Black community we can do to be more treat people equal, basically? In the industry.
Can I curse?
Go ahead.
I can say whatever.
Say what you want.
All right, so ask me one more time so I can curse properly. I don't want to steal friends for nothing.
When it comes to the Black community, what do you think is a way that we could support each other, men and women, when it comes to being artists and parents?
To be honest, everybody has to stop cocksucking. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, people need to stop having an opinion on other people's business anyway. That's the first thing. If you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. If you're not going to help somebody, leave them alone. You should not be talking about nothing with them in the first place. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Black community, it's just, problem is, it's just like, they got this shit where it's like, people from where you are, it's like they're fighting to be the waviest person where you are, but they want to, you know what I'm saying, be cool and on the same level as the niggas from over there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, you know what I'm saying, I want me and all my niggas to be right here. It's like, I want to be the waviest nigga from right here so I can link up with the waviest nigga over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
a lot of that shit has a lot to do with certain shit. Because you know what it is? People find something good, whether it's making money, whether it's like a talent or something like that, and they take it from their neighborhood, their group of people, their whatever, blah, blah, and they rather share that with people over there. You know what I'm saying? That's already, let them make their way over there, you make your way over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a good
point. That's like, that makes me think of the show, like, The Impact.
Yeah.
Those people don't usually hang out, but they put them all together because they're all lit in that area.
You get what I'm saying?
So it does make sense.
And that starts with that goes with the parenting and everything. You know why? Because it's like, how do I say it? It's like, all right, cool. It'll be a nigga from over here. I see this all the time. A nigga from over here right now. Say he made a certain amount of money, he ran it up, he moves from this area, or, you know what I'm saying? He starts linking up with these niggas from over here, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, his day one friends and the people that he done been around, whatever, blah, blah, they're not there to really consider his kid as their niece, nephew, or you know what I'm saying, as much as it is from this nigga that don't really know him from a whole little. A lot of this be with girls too. You know what I'm saying? Like girls will meet a girl on Instagram tomorrow and make that whole girl the godfather, godmother, their kid.
It's true.
This could be a whole serial killer. You don't know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But this person qualifies more than a girl that been punching people in the face for you since she was 8, or somebody that knows every bit of your business, everything you ever did wrong in life, but never spilled no beans. You know what I'm saying? Be shit like that. People always just taking something good and bringing it away from where they should keep it.
But it makes me think of like the crab in the barrel mentality. We don't want to see each other win. It's kind of like I'd rather see somebody else than somebody beside me. It's like somebody not wanting someone to surpass them.
And that's called being a loser. You're a cocksucker for that. You're a loser.
I stand on that too. That's a fact.
Because why would I want to? Why would I want to cheerlead someone? If I'm a jack somebody, why would I not want to jack the nigga that's next to me? That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I don't want to wait. That's why even when it comes to music, I don't really like to listen to the shit that everybody was listening to. Why I'm gonna wait for some shit to get lit to like it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're not really in tune like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just show independence. You're not following after people.
You're not a loser. That's being a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell who was picked on in school and who wasn't. You could tell who was a loser.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, what I've noticed too, like when it comes on to like social media and getting more followers and likes and things like that, people all of a sudden will just hit you up and be like, "Hey, I remember you from 5 years ago."
Like I do too. You're a terrible person 5 years ago. I know it's mad niggas that be doing that shit with me now. Yo, I remember in high school, I used to get jumped in school sometimes, all type of shit. Like, these niggas be really acting like these niggas are my friends now. Yo, I knew you since I hated you my whole life, and you hated me too. Why are you pretending you don't now? Because I'm in a club with 30 girls, and you see this going on. And
but my thing is, what do you get from that? Just a status of saying you know the person? You don't get money from that?
It's just you know what it is? It's a connection people feel like they have. Like niggas need something to talk about. A nigga want to talk about, oh yeah, I remember this nigga from when he got. I dead ass never liked you. Don't talk about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you. You don't like me either. So why are we pretending that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had so many fake friends, and you know what's crazy? Like, I just want y'all to know, like, I'm gonna slime all you niggas. We're gonna slime my real friends. I'm slowly gonna slime all y'all niggas out. I'm doing all types of backdoor shit to y'all. Because I can tell. Y'all niggas are dangerous people. You don't really want to be my mans.
I mean, I stand on that too. I ain't shit either. I think the same way because I feel like if you did not like me back in the past, don't like me now.
Don't why you lying? Niggas is going to backdoor you the first chance they get.
All right, now let's get into some more of your business. So, what are the misconceptions about male rappers and their dating lives?
Oh, I'm a wild nigga. I just stopped being a wild nigga. I'm be honest. I'm a wild nigga. I don't know, like. Because no funny shit, they be right about everything they say about male rappers. They be dead ass right.
Okay, so tell me.
But just right now, that's not going on for me right now. But I know, because, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm about to be in your business and call you out on something. Because most rappers often are seen as womanizers and players. And I listen to some of your music. They Love Us and Rain.
I'm a womanizer.
That's about women.
Yes. Yeah.
So, do you think that it's destined to be you're destined to be a womanizer because you're a rapper, or you're?
No, I was already born this way. You know, come on,
okay.
come on. This
is
me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been like this, so it's like that shit don't mean nothing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that as a rapper, like, do you feel like you have to continue that, or you want to be monogamous at some point?
That's kind of fake what I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about what you in now. Get somebody.
Oh, yeah, she's fine. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But word though, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going down on that other lifestyle though. I jack it. I'm just not in that right now.
What about
I don't think it's wrong.
What about it do you jack?
I ain't gonna lie. You know, all right, so let me ask you this, right? So what's your favorite brand?
I don't have a favorite brand.
I'm all right, just name something you like. All right,
I like Tory Burch.
You like Tory Burch, right? All right, cool. Now imagine, right? Randomly, at least 10, 12 times a week, somebody just walked up to you and just dropped the Tory Burch bag right by you. You're not gonna pick it up? Never. You're never gonna pick it up?
If it's free, yeah, I want to pick it up.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Tory Burch bag?
Nah, I'm comparing to something that you like, that you love. This is the thing about women. It's not that I see women as like something to play with. I just love women. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my womanizing isn't like, I don't downplay women. I'm not a person that thinks, man, I just love girls. You know what I'm saying? I love women. Women are fire. Women is OD. Like, I love them. My whole life, I love girls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, if you're coming up with a blah blah, and you just don't feel like you could be with one, I don't feel like that's wrong. But just the same thing for a female. Though. I feel like you could be with however many niggas you
Women
want.
can, but we just
Niggas just don't. Niggas not gonna jack that. You know, niggas not gonna say that out loud. But it is true. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a joint that you meet in that lifestyle that could balance that out with you, you don't need most.
But let's be real. If a woman is doing the same thing y'all are doing, y'all would not want to be with that woman and be monogamous with her. You wouldn't trust her.
I can't say that.
You would be with a woman that's outside, that you know is outside, that she's picking up bags every day. Different bags every day.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I ain't gonna lie, because why not? Like I said, it depends on what you can fit into. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you could be with a girl that's picking up bags every day if you buying bags every day. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing this shit, it depends on the type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to date in their lane. If you want to be more calmer, go for the women that's on about. It's nothing wrong with women that be on that. Mm-hmm. We make it seem like it's a problem, but you can't sit here and get mad at anybody for how high their standards are and how they feel like they should be treated, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I think I'm fair. I'm equal to everyone. I feel like men and women shouldn't do it at all. That's just me. But it shouldn't just be women can't sleep with a bunch of men, men can't sleep with a bunch of women. I feel like do what you want to do, but if that's the case, I don't agree with anything. If that's the case, I don't.
And you're not over men. Yeah, you're not. See,
I try to be fair.
Let me say this, because I know. I'll say, like, maybe I feel like females should have more moderation. I guess maybe, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I feel like we should be allowed to do shit and they not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I honestly feel like a lot of things should be put on men. If you really want to be honest, like as far as birth control. Things like that. Why? Because y'all can get 10 women pregnant at once. We can only be pregnant one time. We got to sit down for 9 months.
Oh, you're right.
Y'all I'm not going to disagree with so anything.
But, can I say, I can say whatever I want.
Say what you want.
At the same time, though, this is your box. You got to start moderating on who you letting nut in you. With that. Like, when it comes to
the moderation to who y'all letting in.
Nah.
What you mean, nah?
Because
women be crazy.
Women do be crazy.
I say this all the time. Women be just as crazy as men, if not worse.
But look, so this is my thing, right? Who? Realistically, the what makes the baby belongs to who? The seed
comes from the man.
All right, see, you know what I'm saying. Where's the baby? That you need this. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows if it's not, if that egg whatever don't go in that, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, at the end of the day, females, I say this all the time, females run the world. They rule the world. Which I say really goes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're just supposed to take lead on that. So we're gonna do anything that y'all allow us to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't play with a girl like that don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, it's girls that play like that. You feel me? And it'd be like,
no, what you said is fair. People that are open to picking up bags should pick up their bags, and who's not should leave it alone. Yeah. But for me, I guess I think of it as you got to know what's in that bag. Yes, a man could drop a Tory Burch in front of my feet, but I don't know what's inside that bag.
That's a fact.
It may be some STDs in that bag.
Yeah, that might be
some drugs in that bag.
That bag might be
right. They have some stuff going. Now I'm picking it
Definitely
up.
Might be the
now I'm all messed up because I picked up that bag. So
that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's what I'm saying. It got to be in moderation. Mm-hmm. It don't mean you have to change the way you think or feel like you should be treated or what you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, it's worse for a female. Y'all have more pressure on y'all because, like, with us, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be an attractive man. You could be a man with something going on. You can have some money. Mm-hmm. And a female, there's females that throw themselves at you. But let's be real. Like, women, y'all probably get 100 DMs a week.
Not true. Not all the time. I'm just dragging it. I think it depends on I think it all depends on what's being posted. Because I know this. When I post regular stuff, nobody's bothering me. But if it's like my birthday, and of course I'm wilding out, I'm on a vacation, I'm posting certain things, everybody's there.
But again, also, you don't look like somebody that plays like that.
I don't.
So but that's what I'm saying. So a lot of niggas, you can tell, you know what I'm saying? You don't look like somebody that plays like that, so they're not going to really play with you.
That makes sense.
Even the men that look at you like, yo, I think she look mega, they're not going to come at you like they will come at people that they feel play like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I have noticed the ones that do try to speak to me now, because of them seeing me on the podcast and seeing how I speak, they come with a whole paragraph like, "I think you're intellectual." Like,
you get what I'm saying?
All big words now. I'm like, come on, now, you can talk regular. You got to do all of that. I'm still not gonna talk to you, but you got to do all of that.
But you know what? Nah, for sure. But it's like, but you would respect that more than the usual. Yo, hey, what's up? Yo, your ass look like. You know what I'm saying? You respect that more. So it's like, it just goes for, you know, like I said.
But I guess it's also because I have brothers, and I know that either way, all men want the same thing. It won't change if he takes you with the flowers or he takes you to the movies to get some popcorn. It don't matter.
Nah. So let me say this. Let me say this that I tell all my female friends. I'm gonna tell this is one thing I tell all my female friends, right? It's not that men all want the same thing. I watch women just skip the men that want more to go for the niggas that be on that.
That's a good thing.
You get what I'm saying? I watch hundreds of girls pick me over good ass niggas, and I to this day don't know why.
I know.
And I'm not saying I'm not a good ass nigga, but I'm a good ass nigga to who I want to be. 5 out of 100. Maybe.
I could explain to you why, from a woman's perspective, or why I feel some women do that. I feel it comes from a place of lack of self-love, and a lot of the times it's like daddy issues. Like, my daddy didn't choose me, so I'm gonna do that when I'm dating a man. I want somebody that's not gonna choose me. And it's like I learned about it in therapy. My therapist said that some women feel like when a man doesn't like them and they actually get the man or finally chase him down and finally get him, it's like you feel like you won something. Like you've accomplished something.
It be that too. And you know what it be too, sometimes it's like this person right here, and it be the same with men with females too. This person right here could be way better for you and way safe for you, but it's just fun over here. Sometimes it's just
the
that.
danger of like, oh, what's going to happen today?
You know what I'm saying? It's just fun over here, or just some people's lives are that boring where that little bit of mix up is really like something for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like a thing for them. So it's like, it'd be that, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes it's like, I don't know. Some niggas be having game too.
I think it also comes from the fact that sometimes women like to be that. They like to be that, I guess, calmness in a man. Like, if a man is, let's say, crazy, he's a gangster, he's always doing something, always hurting people, they want to be that calm. Like, oh, when he comes home to me,
that's
he's
a fact.
calm.
That's a fact.
He's safe. I make him different.
And that's not really bad, because that's one thing about men too. Like, a man's only real peace is a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need, like, at some point in your life, your mind can only be eased in certain ways by a female. I'm not talking about like sexual stuff. I'm talking about like, even like with everything, even when it comes to like the right type of motivation. You think niggas ain't out here getting money for them, or getting money to change their mom's lives? That's not what a lot of niggas are getting money for. They're getting money so they can get a certain type of girl, treat her a certain type of way, match her with a certain type. A female can really be a man's motivation more than a lot of shit in the world, more than his actual dreams, more than his actual goals. Like, the right girl is a whole life change, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it goes. That's part of it too. Like, a woman is a man's real peace.
But I think that if that's the case, that's probably makes me figure out what the disconnect is in men and women. Because you said men pursue wanting to have that girl. Mm-hmm. Women, we kind of pursue wanting to be a mother, wanting to be a wife. But it's more like we want the things that come with it. We don't. A lot of women don't go for the man. They go for all that comes with the man. The image you have with that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's 50-50 too, because like sometimes they're not really wrong for that, but because that's how they see themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what they see in themselves. But it's like sometimes they just gotta forget, like, nigga, you gotta like the nigga a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least don't forget to like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like when it comes, like, me and my friends often talk about stuff like that. We ask each other these harsh questions, like, do you feel like you're ready to be a wife? Like, yeah, you want to marry, but are you ready to be a wife? All that comes with it. Because if you don't notice, when you look at the numbers, women divorce men quicker than a man will ever divorce a woman.
Oh, for sure.
Because men, when they find that girl, they're happy there. They'll stay there.
Oh, let me tell you something. That's why I'm again. Men love more. We love way more than females. Females just love better than us. We love way more than y'all. That's why, if you notice, like, it's niggas out here. You meet a nigga in the hood right now, you know what I'm saying, with nothing going on. He doesn't care about nothing else in the world. Play with that nigga girl. The one good thing that he has in his life, that nigga will kill you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He will kill you for that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So, with all of that being said, what made you change from being a womanizer and a player to wanting to be monogamous? Did something shift? Did you get older and just decide one day, let me stop? Or was it a right girl that came along?
Nah, it was just, shorty's just wavy.
So it's the right girl.
Yeah, like I never actually wanted to switch to nothing. Like I didn't have no problem with the way that I was before, but I just have a joint that just makes me not really. She's wavy. I had mad fun with her. You know what I'm saying? Like shit fire. I don't need to kill 100 joints. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't knock that life though. I would never knock that life. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? My joint is wavy.
That means it's the girl. That's good.
Yeah, that's the girl.
Are you ever gonna show her to the world, or are you gonna be more private?
Oh, I know. I show my joint. Yeah, what? Please. I be wilding.
So what's your thoughts on the men that hide the girl they with? Well, why do you think men do that? Why do you think rappers do that specifically?
I mean, it'd be different reasons. Some niggas got beef out here. I don't want you to know who my girls. I don't want you to follow my girl. I don't want you to see my girls posting where she works with you know what I'm saying? Some niggas, yes, you know what I'm saying? They scared to get their joint touched. Some niggas be cheating and they don't want all these hoes to find out who their girl is. The writer. It's different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Me, I ain't got nothing to hide, so I'll show my joint off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I'm single and wilding too, like. I also don't got nothing to hide. I'm still doing what I want out loud. Like that's one thing about me. Nobody's ever gonna get misled with nothing. I'm gonna do whatever I want, straight out loud, to your face.
But that sounds like you might be harsh then.
I'm not harsh.
Act up. That's it.
Nah, it's not. It's nothing to act up for. If you act up, you just look stupid. Because I don't. It's not like I don't feed lies to girls. It's like this is what it is. You wanna have fun. Or you wanna blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm on that, then I'm on that. If I'm not on it, I'm not gonna act like I'm not on that.
So why do you feel like some men feel like they have to lie to a woman instead of just being straightforward?
Niggas is corny. Niggas corny. Niggas not player. Don't. You can't. Being player is not. Being player is having your way. Being player is not lying to everybody trying to cover their tracks every 50 seconds. It's letting niggas know this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So.
Okay. Well, with listening to some of your music, I know your music to me is more about pursuing women, things like that. Do you feel like, as a rapper, you got to be versatile? You got to sometimes speak about gangster stuff, hood stuff, things like that as well?
I mean, I feel like you should just speak on stuff you actually know about. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could talk about that. I know of it. That's not really, but I don't want to glorify that because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really know of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really around that. So I don't even want to give that attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I choose to just leave that out the music. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know where I'm from. I always jack where I'm from. And this, and the third. But as far as like all that, nah, I don't need, yeah.
So what's your thoughts on rappers that you know aren't from that, but they rap about it and they glorify that life?
Fake. I guess if it works out for you, I listen. I don't shit on nobody's coming. If it's working out for them, do it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be. I don't like it, but if it works out for you, do it. Just do not be the nigga. If you're gonna pretend all the way. You ever see Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna be B-Rad, be B-Rad all the way. You know what I'm saying? You see, like, you gotta be B-Rad all the way. Don't finally be the nigga to shoot himself in the foot like, oh shit, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I
think that's what happened with that. What's that rapper name? The one that had the rainbow hair.
069 and all that. Yeah.
That's a prime example of what happens when you are in too deep.
You know, see, but that's different though. You wasn't raised like that. You went to this. You know what I'm saying? You went to this, and you know what I'm saying? Being raised like that and going to violence, I feel like is mad stupid. You know what I'm saying? Going into gang life is just crazy. Why the fuck would you want to do that? But if it just happens, or like this is just something you was born around, raised around, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't consider myself a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And what's associated with it is associated with it. Yeah. Like, I don't go around telling nobody I'm no gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like gangsters don't ever say that. Nobody walks around like, I'm a gangster.
I mean, nowadays, you know, nowadays, these niggas do. These niggas like, still with 10 times the ski masks. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's like, that too. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, me though, I'm just talking about me specifically. I don't go around, I don't feel like some niggas, they think they're gangster and know they're gangster, but they don't say it. Me, I don't consider myself that at all. I'm around it, but I don't never want to glorify that. You know
That's like one time my younger brother was pursuing being a rapper at one point. He actually is nice. He started talking about like gangs and violence and drugs. My mom was like, "You live with your mother and father. What are you talking about?" And they had a whole intervention for him. Sat him down like, "You're gonna have to change this up because we're not gonna do that. Word. Like, you know, we're not like that. Cut it out." Because they understood what came with it. They understood that if you go out there saying certain things, you may start a war. You can't win.
See that? That's where it becomes a problem. Like I said. at least if you're gonna fall, make it make sense for you. If you're gonna pretend, just make it make don't lie on this good lady that used to make you food cook food for you every night. That's crazy. You just disrespect your mom, man. You know
Like I think his music has something to do with like my mom being a crackhead, some foolishness like
no,
that.
that's,
Like,
see, that's
he
nuts.
took it far off. Like he was taking it far.
See, that's
and I'm
crazy.
like, you don't gotta do this. But see, to him, a lot of these younger rappers, like Joe rappers, things like that, a lot of them feel like the only way to make it is to talk about having such a horrible past. And it's okay to be come from a good home and just rap about your life. Some things you've seen. You may not have been in the center of it, but you may have seen it. You can talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to pretend that you was a part of something you was a part of. If you seen it, you seen it. But you don't gotta talk about that shit either, to be honest. Like,
that's true.
Mind your business.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. If one of your children decided to become rappers, what advice would you give them?
Do what you want. I'll support you.
Would you want them to be in the music industry? If it was up to you.
If it was up to me, it makes them happy. What you want to do?
You're so free with everything.
Yeah. Do what you want to do.
I mean, it's good to be supportive of your kids. What they want to do.
Well, because what I look like telling you we shouldn't. I would never tell my kids they shouldn't pursue something that was not unless it's some crazy shit. Like, but even if it's super crazy, honestly, it's like if this is really something that makes you happy, like just not too crazy.
That's good. I think that's the difference between our generation and the old generation. We're more open to our children just doing whatever they want to do. Because growing up, we're told go to college, get a good job, get a career, this, that. Not everybody, not school. School is not for everyone.
Oh yeah, trust me.
So I think our generation is more open to understanding that we're more open to creatives.
You know what it is? Our parents, I don't listen to these old ass people. You know why? Because these old ass people have never seen nobody go on the internet for 45 seconds and then wake up to $3 million and shit.
You're true.
That's what we come
That's
from.
True.
You cannot tell me nothing if you didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so straight up.
That's so true. What's your background? What's your nationality?
My father is American. My mother is Jamaican.
Oh, okay. I figured you was West Indian background because I'm about to get up on in the ass too.
Yeah.
West Indian parents specifically. When your parent found out you was pursuing rapping, were they cool about it, or were they like typical Caribbean parents that's like, no, go to school, get a job?
So like, I was already not going to school. I was already not gonna get a job. So it's like, there's nothing at this point. You just gotta jack what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like. It was nothing against getting a job. So at the time, that's just not what I've been on my own for a long time. So it's really nothing that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just that at first, it was like, oh, this is my son's hobby. She never really paid attention to it. Because I don't got my father passed, but after a while, it's just like, when she's hearing it from everybody else and then seeing certain stuff, it's like, oh, I bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she never really downed it, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I make music for girls. So it's not like she see me doing.
Music is more of like it's like for women. Like we listen to your music, we like your music, we vibe to your music. It's not like you're saying some crazy stuff like what I said about my brother. You're not going in the studio saying something crazy like that. Yeah. So you be chilling.
And my mom knows, like, growing up, that's all I used to do is just like play that type of music and listen to that type of music. Her too. You know what I'm saying? So.
So do you think your mom being more like open-minded and supportive of your career is what pushed you? Because if she was against it,
absolutely not. I'm not saying mom's supportive of it. She's just doesn't look down on me. You know what I'm saying? I keep that over there, and you know what I'm saying? I don't mix the two.
So if you had parents that you like, if your mom was the type that was just like, I don't support it at all, do you think it would have made you stop doing it at some point, or you would have still continued pursuing it?
I take it myself. I'm do what I want to do.
That's me and your sibling. Being independent. It's good to be independent though, because some people like seek validation and want to like get that stamp like, okay, this is okay, do that.
Yeah, me personally, I don't care if the whole world thinks that if I'm doing something ignorant. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's just,
as you should.
I don't care about other people what they think. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. So, let's see what the questions I have for you. So, what do you think in the Black community we can do to be more supportive of other rappers, in general, people in the music industry?
For one, I'm saying like, post your mans like you post Lil Baby.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Two, if something is fire and you honestly feel like it's fire, you don't have to wait for these 100 people over there to say it's fire. You already heard it before. You already noticed it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for other people to tap in. That doesn't make sense. That takes away the actual quality of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fake. It's not fake because you can become a fan of the song later on. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just tap in. You know what I'm saying? If you really like music, don't don't feel like this nigga has to have 1 million followers for you to
That's
deserve
so true.
you to listen.
That is so
It's the
true.
same shit like with your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to. Somebody should tune into this just as much as they tune in on the radar or you know what I'm saying? Like other shit. Why not?
But we could talk about it because, like, when it comes to podcasting, I feel like what makes it harder for me to get up there in podcasting is because I talk about positive shit. Even if we're like right now, we're talking about a bunch of different things, but I always bring it back to how we could be better, how we can help the community. Nobody want to hear that. They only want to hear about us. We was on here being raunchy, disrespectful, saying crazy stuff. But when we talk about how we could be better, they tune out.
You know what it is? It's not even that they tune out. It's just the people that's more on your type of time, they're probably just quieter.
That's a good point.
They're probably just quieter. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to do what you do, and it's going to be this one nigga that you probably think is a nobody from a hole in the wall. That's probably some next whole nigga that's going to just randomly change your life one day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't even fuck these niggas.
But I also noticed now that I've gotten into podcasting, other people from podcasts are like, hey, how you doing? And we're like networking and things like that. So I feel like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been quiet. I've always been private. So it's kind of weird me doing something that's like out there.
But I mean, I feel like what's wrong with talking about positive? Just what I'm saying, niggas is just
because even listen on my podcast, whenever it's something maybe controversial said, people jump in and are ready to attack and say something. But whenever it's something positive about like black people and us coming together, they quiet.
Because these niggas don't be knowing nothing about it because they're not positive people. They're not trying to bring nothing together.
I think that's what it is. I think on the internet it's more negative people than positive people. Like whenever something negative comes out about somebody's life, people are ready to be in the comments.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No support. This, that, but if something positive, like let's say you bought $1 million home, people be in the comments like, yeah, he probably scammed. Saying something, it's always negative. Yeah. It's never positive. They don't know what you do behind closed doors and how you get your bread, but they're going to make negative stories up to make themselves feel better because they didn't do it.
Say give a head. That's what you call a dick rider. Just be eating dick eating niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's and that's something I always address people about. Like, I hate people that always have a backstory to somebody come up. I don't want it. If I be like, yo, this nigga, he's going crazy right now. Do not tell me about no other shit. I didn't like. Shut up.
Yeah, it's always something negative.
I don't want to hear, oh yeah, blah blah, yeah. Well, this nigga, he used to. I don't care about that. I didn't ask you nothing about that. Stop sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Feel me? Like,
it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be watching people do that shit with me. Like, oh yeah, bro, y'all remember when this nigga? You just shut up. I mean, a dick rider.
But what's crazy is a lot of those people that say that will never say that to you.
Well, not because you know what I'm
saying?
They
will never say that in your presence.
Ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Eating dick in my presence would be crazy. I'm gonna tell you a dick eater. I'm gonna make it hot every time. Yeah, I'm gonna make it hot every time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
I mean, I think I agree. I think everybody could take from this episode just knowing to just mind your business. Like that's basically what you said. Mind your business, focus on yourself, and just stay out the way.
And you know this. Stop feeling like it's your job to make people look at somebody in a bad way. I hate that's mad lame. You get what I'm saying? Like. That's mad lame. I watch mad niggas do it all the time. I don't care if you don't like a nigga. Respect his come up. I don't care if you don't don't, if a nigga over there is getting money and you getting money, it doesn't have, don't pretend he's broke because you getting money and you don't like him. Don't act like he's a bum ass nigga now. Don't act like, you know what I'm saying? Just let it be.
Or whenever it's beef, you don't got to sit down and talk about the beef. Now story time is a thing now, where every time somebody split, a beef happens, it's like story time of how my friend backstabbed me. Why? We don't give a damn. Why do you feel the need to always sit down and break it down in the whole story time? Yeah. You can't even have a fallout. Like
niggas just be going to cry. That's what it is. Like, shut up. Backstab him back. Fuck you talking about?
Say, do something.
Backstab him back. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's your fault.
I mean, I think I look at it too, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I be tuning into those stories. I be in people's business. Yeah. But I feel like when I really listen to the story, I'm like, you sitting here talking about this person, you're giving them more of your time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why I just say stop eating dick. Because you think if a nigga get, right now, if you get 10.2 million views right now, you think there's going to be somebody that's going to be like, oh, she only got those views because she said that. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop sucking dick. Like,
yeah, like rage bait. They said to me, like, I was trying to do rage bait. And it's like, no, it was not. I just had a conversation. You thought it was rage bait.
Even if it was, so what? So what? You know what I'm saying? So what? If you would have did this on Baddies, they would have jacked it.
No, so what? Don't even get me into Baddies, please. I can't stand that.
Actually,
I can't stand those type of shows.
What?
If I could sit down with Natalie Nunn,
you don't jack it?
I would put her in a headlock.
Word?
Yes.
You know what's crazy? You know how I feel about the only reason why I jack baddies, because I ain't gonna lie, is getting the young bitches turned. It's getting them out. It's like how I felt about drill rap. I probably don't really like it, but it's changing these little niggas' lives. You know what I'm saying? She got some shit yesterday. I was just watching. I think it's like Baddies Brazil. It's like girls on this from like 18 to probably like 23, 24. These young bitches getting turked though. Just putting money in their pockets. They coming. You know what I'm saying? It's helping them whatever they want to be in life. So it's like I can't say I go against.
I think it's continuing to damage the black community. That's just my opinion. Why? Because you have these young women, 18. You said 18. They're fresh. They're fresh out of high school. You have them coming on, possibly ruining their life for what a few seconds. Because not all of them make it.
No, that's true.
During the auditions, they're fighting each other, acting crazy. A lot of these women have kids. A lot of these women have jobs. They're not considering none of that.
But I get it in that type of way, but also I get in the type of way too. I know niggas that get money by risk taking every day. They got kids, they got this, that, and the third. They might go 30 states away to try some shit they don't even know is gonna work. When it work, it work.
I couldn't go on a show like that because me, I'm smart enough to outplot. I will get cool with everybody and we're all gonna jump Natalie and take her money and leave. You think I'm gonna be sitting there fighting people to make her feel happy?
No, I'm gonna get on that show and I'm gonna tell like about 12 of my friends to follow that band.
Exactly.
And the first nigga that hit me, everybody's gonna jump. That's it. Now no more show. And we just went viral.
I think I seen a few clips of that. I think what's her name? One of the girls and another friend came on together.
Yeah. I for sure.
She's from Philly. One of them is from. They both from Philly. But you know what I'm talking about. They came on as friends, but you know they broke up their friendship. That show broke up their relationship.
You're talking about Meatball and Tinkerbella. I'm the first person to book Meatball in the Bronx.
Really?
I bought Meatball to the Bronx. Facts.
I like Meatball. I didn't like how they did that though. They broke up their friendship in real life, and I think that's where they messed up. I feel like if you're gonna come on a show like that as friends, you gotta stay locked in, regardless of what's going on behind the scenes. If you friends in real life, you can't let a show like that ruin your friendship.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe everybody's not meant to last in your life. Some people's just there for the moment, and God be doing shit because he want to do shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody could have been your best friend the whole life, but when it's your time to go, maybe they're just not meant for that moment right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? That person probably would have did some slime shit to you behind your back later on. So it's like, what's meant to be is what's meant to be.
Because I felt that way with the girl in Meatball. I felt like Meatball was true to her as a friend, and the girl showed her that she ain't rock with her for real.
Probably, but it's like, just because you think you're true to me as a friend, I don't mean I think you're true to me as a friend.
That's a good point.
It's that too. You know
a lot of people be feeling like a person is their bestie when they really not.
Because Meatball was also there talking about some panicking when her friend was getting a chain when they was praising her friend. So at the same time, it's like
that's a good point.
That's scary. Once you show me that one time, I'm already good off you. Like
so, like you said, it was like a eye opening thing for them. That's a good point. I still don't like the show. I still don't support it though. Because I think it's so many. I feel like even with I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get on Tyler Perry's ass too. He another one to be getting me mad. I
don't listen to. I don't watch nothing that's Tyler Perry after like the first 4 years I'm watching.
Tyler Perry's always an oppressed black woman.
I'm sick of
a black man with no job.
I'm sick of it.
It's always something negative he has promoting.
Tyler Perry's movies. The problem with his movies is that it always makes you look at one nigga and hate the rest of his whole career. Like the shit. What's this nigga that got pushed in the tub?
Yeah, the husband from Mad Black Woman.
I've never liked him.
That's what's going.
He did nothing to me. For real. He did nothing to me. I will never jack him ever.
For real.
He did nothing to me.
From him or the guy from Why Did They Get Married?
I will never jack this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The girl too. I don't like her.
I will never jack him. But why? It's his fault.
He be messing up people's career.
Yeah, he be making niggas really. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because like you're always gonna be this nigga I saw in this wheelchair. I don't jack him. I don't care what you play.
I think it could be. I mean, I think it's bad for them long term because if they want to do other shows, people still gonna remember them from that.
It's like I feel like once you play a piece of shit on the Tyler Perry show, all your roles have to be a piece of shit. I don't want to never see you as a good guy because I'm not gonna believe you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fake. Yeah. But that was all. Thank you for being here on my podcast. I like to celebrate all of my guests, and my way of celebrating guests is by giving them a gift. So this here is going to be for you. It's a small crown. It's me giving you your flowers while you're here.
Damn.
Not only are you a rapper, but you're a friend. You're all of those things. You're a father. And, when you have this, just think of that. This is your flowers while you're here. A lot of men don't get their flowers while they're here, but I'm going to give it to you in the crown.
I appreciate that.
And thank you for coming.
I'm going to put this on my fridge with my daughter drawing.
All right, well, before we go, you want to shout out some music you coming up, some shows, things like that?
I had to take one away. It's about to go crazy. On the radar on the way. Christian Dior on the way. It's mad shit on the way. Like we about to go crazy. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's do anything. That's it.
And I'll be waiting for it.
End of the month.
Okay.
End of the month. End
Okay.
of the month. I'm gonna turn up. End of the month. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but that is all. Thank you all for tuning in to Pass Down Your Crown. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify at Pass Down Your Crown, and my personal page is I am Patty J. Bye.